We're here at the fire site, and that's, you're gonna have to excuse me because I'm gonna be walking around a little bit, so don't want to make anyone dizzy. This is the site. I'm zooming in actually to my office. It's probably not a good site for you. Okay, that's about my office. That over to the left, that brick kind of door frame, that was the Catholic mission. This one over to the right was the clock gallery. As you can see, that's the sign that they got back up on there. There, right there, is a Duluth Wildcat store. There's probably, it's boarded. They lost their roof or whatever. Those are the other places of business in there that were all damaged, I'm assuming due to smoke and basic, everything else. There's a gas station. Okay, so this is a close-up of the site, exactly of my office. It's kind of crazy. I bought this video camera to be able to video the most beautiful, precious thing in my life, and so far this camera has captured nothing but tragedy. What a shame, really, because we all know that Germany was a tragedy, and Germany was on here too. So far all we have on this video camera is Grace Catherine and my Germany trip in this. So somewhere down the line we need to start videoing something pleasant. This right here that I'm viewing up on, I actually don't know what that is. Kind of afraid to go up there. I haven't gone through or even walked through or even remotely walked close to it, to the site, because it's just been, I'm just afraid that if I do it, I'll just melt. And trying to keep myself strong and I guess keep myself away from the things that, I don't know, that may kind of rock me or shake me. So I just really not quite interested walking through my entire blood, sweat, and tears for the past 2 years. Gonna kind of zoom in, really, for you to just see the kind of damage that's on there. That there is just really just electrical. I mean, there's insulation. There's nothing left. There's just framework, and there's barely that as well. So that's my building. This over here is the church. Same thing. Just kind of framework out there. Here's a clock gallery. There's their sign. Up here, actually, see that little circle on the wall? That was actually where a clock was on the wall while the fire occurred, and it left these round circles on there. This over here, there's the C. That's the remnant of the sign that said Advanced Chiropractic. Everything up here, this is really all just debris everywhere. You can just see this over here. I certainly don't know what that is. That might be a wall from the clock gallery that fell down. So I don't really know what's back here. It's just debris at this point. So, wow, I actually found something I recognize. That right there is a shelf that I think was in my back office. It was actually in that little closet behind, kind of behind my office. I think I recognize that. Finally recognized what this thing was. This is our metal file cabinet, that gray one that's up in front. I'm dying to, well, I'm not actually dying to, but I wondered if I picked through that rubble right there, if I find my laser, we could actually maybe see how awesome that laser really was. So this over here is my adjusting room. I don't know. I just don't really have, I got no words at this point. Imagine that. It's just awful. It's just absolutely awful. So I'm just going to move forward. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to start over. And I don't know. God just kind of has been doing some pretty big things in my life. And I don't know. I guess He wanted me out of this location. And everybody knows that if God was leading me out of this location, I never would have left. Because there was just so much emotion attached to this place, because it was just a place that I grieved for 2 years. And I just put just my pain and my sadness and my grief into this office and tried to create something beautiful out of it, you know? And I guess God felt that I was done grieving, and He just wanted me to move forward. So, as I say to everybody, He brought out the holy 2x4. So, that's what this is, literally. So, I'm actually going to go around back and actually see if I can even recognize anything. So, this is just a little bit more of a front view. Kind of see that close up. This down this straight path, this was my hallway. I'm looking in here to see if I can see anything from the office, but I really can't. I mean, nothing's recognizable at this point. So this thing right over here, that was actually our front door frame, is what it looks like. So that's actually our CPU. There's the fan on the back of the computer. So that's actually the computer that was up front. So hey, I really wasn't kidding when I said we lost all our files. Those like skinny metal little bars. That was actually a file holder that sat on this back table right in front of the window. This right here, that kind of looks like the remnant maybe of a phone book that was in the cabinet along the back wall of of the front office. Okay, so right now I'm in the hallway. When I turn to my left, this would have been the front office. Right over here. Now I'm going to turn all the way over to the right. So here was our foot bath room. Right up in here. I don't see the foot bath in here anywhere. Imagine that. This right here is that's a structure that was of a window frame. That was actually the front window, the one that all the plants were in front of. That thing right there, I'm going to zoom in. This right over here. This looks like a chair. I think that was a chair that was in the waiting room. There's another chair that was in the waiting room. This is a rack of where we had everything as far as nutrition goes. You can see if I get in there. I don't know if I can focus it. I'm trying to think what it says. It actually says omega-3 essentials. So there was my constant attempt to keep you guys educated. This is actually our computer up front. That right there, those are the disk drives. Cabinet. Actually where all our insurance folders were. This is actually the clock that was in the waiting room that went right above that door before you entered into my sanctuary. It's that wire clock that was up top that you all accused me of being slow, or that the clock was slow, but it was probably my way to get you guys to buy me a little bit of time, because God knows I was in there running my mouth with somebody. So I was actually going to